Open, and as they race away, plenty of early pace, but Send for Paddy is going to go straight to the front from Ballybeaufort and Telenor. Slippers Percy is over towards the outside, then comes House of Bourbon and the early back markers Hillbilly Babe. Going to make their way over the first, Send for Paddy with the advantage. Two, Slippers Percy racing in second. Third, just behind this one, goes Ballybeaufort, and they're being followed just in behind by House of Bourbon. Towards his inside is Telenor, and a couple of lengths to the back marker Hillbilly Babe. Up the hill they go, making their way on towards fence number 2 in the open lightweight, and Send for Paddy makes the running just as he did at Mara Lane. Put it right up to Ballybeaufort that day, who turned it around and came out 6 lengths on top. Slippers Percy's in between them now. He was a winner of his last 2 starts, and this trio go along in front of House of Bourbon, who's 4. Just behind this one down the inside is Telenor, and the back marker is Hillbilly Babe. And so they race into the top end for the first time, about to swing left-handed none towards fences 3, 4 and 5. Send for Paddy from Slippers Percy, Ballybeaufort down the inside as they race across the top of the track now, making their way on towards fence number 3. Send for Paddy with the advantage to Slippers Percy in second. Send for Paddy, Mark O'Hare, Slippers Percy, Barry O'Neill, Ballybeaufort, Derek O'Connor 3. They're the leading trio as they make their way on towards fence number 3 now. The sheepskin noseband of Send for Paddy taken on and jumping there by Slippers Percy, the course winner. Send for Paddy 2 as well, I think, as they clear that one. And Slippers Percy has just got his own way in front. Telenor the outside, Send for Paddy the inner, and they're being followed by Hillbilly Babe, who's improved a position as they clear that one. Further back to Ballybeaufort and House of Bourbon, just a mistake there, the back marker. So down the hill they go, about to swing in towards fence number 5, and it is Send for Paddy who has the advantage turning in from in second spot Slippers Percy. Back in third is Telenor, Ballybeaufort cornered well, Hillbilly Babe along the back of the field with House of Bourbon. Heading now to make their way on towards fence number 6. Send for Paddy back in front from in second spot Slippers Percy. Telenor is third, Ballybeaufort's down the inside. Just outside him is House of Bourbon, with Hillbilly Babe just on this one's outside as they turn into the bend to bring them on up the hill, making their way now towards fence number 7. Send for Paddy takes them up the hill in front, being followed in second spot by Slippers Percy. Back in third on the outside goes Telenor, and they're being followed by Ballybeaufort, Hillbilly Babe and House of Bourbon. Heading now on their way towards fence 7, and it is still Send for Paddy by about 3 to Slippers Percy as they take it. Back in third is Telenor, Ballybeaufort and then Hillbilly Babe, House of Bourbon, but they're tightly grouped as they race into the top bend and swing left-handed now on their way towards the 8th, 9th and 10th across the top. They'll come up quickly together, and as they reappear, it is Send for Paddy by 2 to 3 from Slippers Percy in second. Third down the inside is Ballybeaufort, Telenor is next, and then Hillbilly Babe. And House of Bourbon remains back marker, but there's still only about 5 lengths that cover them as they go across the top. And Send for Paddy, Slippers Percy outside, Ballybeaufort just pecked on landing there as they go out over the next and race now on towards 7 from home. Slippers Percy being taken back again. He's jumping well across those top fences, but he's got Send for Paddy trying to come back at him again on the level as they take this one. Back in third is Telenor, Ballybeaufort down the inside of Hillbilly Babe and House of Bourbon. Down the hill they go, about to swing in and make their way on towards the fence, which will be their last next time, and it's Send for Paddy who's going to lead them in from Slippers Percy and Ballybeaufort. They're being followed by Telenor, who's just being ridden. Further back behind this group to Hillbilly Babe, and the back marker remains House of Bourbon. 6 from home. Send for Paddy over from Slippers Percy, Ballybeaufort, Telenor, Hillbilly Babe and House of Bourbon watching on from behind as they race up to past the post now. And in front, with the advantage still, it is Send for Paddy who leads them up the hill the final time under Mark O'Hare, the winner of 10 pointed points, being followed in second spot by Slippers Percy, who himself has won 7. Back in third, Ballybeaufort just gets a niggle along to go with them, and they're being followed by Telenor, Hillbilly Babe, and the back markers House of Bourbon. Up the hill they go, and they're not hanging around as Send for Paddy has put it right up to them from the front, but Slippers Percy is with them every inch of the way. Couple of lengths to Ballybeaufort. Slippers Percy makes makes a mistake at that one as they head now to make their way across the top of the track. Send for Paddy, Slippers Percy. Derek O'Connor's at work at Ballybeaufort, but he's getting back at them and he's getting closer to them as they head now to make their way on towards the fourth from home. Send for Paddy still with the advantage. Slippers Percy, Ballybeaufort. They've gone a couple away from Hillbilly Babe, who in turn is in front of Telenor at the fourth from home now. Send for Paddy on the inside of Slippers Percy as they come towards this one, and on the outside Slippers Percy comes to join Send for Paddy, and Ballybeaufort's right there with them at the next, and it's Send for Paddy and Slippers Percy. They're just getting away from Ballybeaufort now as they head to make their way towards the second last, and it's Send for Paddy taken on all the time by Slippers Percy, who's driven into it. Oh, he got it all wrong, Slippers Percy. Send for Paddy gets the initiative back now. Down the hill they come. One fence left to jump, and they've put a real battle up for it for 2.5. And as they turn towards home, Send for Paddy, Slippers Percy coming right back at him on the outside. They've gone clear from Ballybeaufort, straightening up. Send for Paddy's going to try and see it out. Slippers Percy's in trouble now as Send for Paddy goes on. Slippers Percy has to come back at him at the final fence, and it's Send for Paddy who comes to it. Slippers Percy's a length and a half down, up towards the line. Send for Paddy, Slippers Percy's rallying, but as they go to the line, Send for Paddy gets his day again. As they go to the line, Send for Paddy and Mark O'Hare wins the Open. Slippers Percy is second. Ballybeaufort picks up the third. Fourth will go to Hillbilly Babe, and they're a distance clear from House of Bourbon. Telenor pulled up.